If you're dealing with a narcissist or someone that's extremely difficult, this is exactly how you respond to them. This is going to be an invaluable lesson for you. Pay attention. So one of my clients and her mum and her son, they went shopping. And she was sharing this story with me where her mum and her have a rocky relationship, and her mum kind of treats her like a child and has so all her life. And when they were going shopping and she was with her son, her and her son, they went in one direction, and her mum instantly snapped and goes, "Where are you going?" and started yelling at her in public. And remember, this is a 50-year-old woman who's being yelled at, right? As if she was a little child. And my client looked her dead in the eyes, and she told me this is the first time she did it. She looked her dead in the eyes and she said, "Mum, I'm a grown woman and I really appreciate that you don't talk to me like that ever again." And instantly, her mum backed down. Now, let me explain what's going on here. There's 3 ways to respond to someone when they are chucking a tantrum. One is from pride, which is when you're looking down on someone and you're resenting them and you're putting them down and you're arguing with them and you're being defensive or justifying, which is in a place of pride. And when you come from a place of pride and you attack them, you can't fight fire with fire. If you fight an ego with another ego, it's only going to get bigger and bigger, right? So you can't go into pride. At the same time, you can't go into shame, which is being a doormat for someone and being submissive and being like, "Yes, Mum, that's okay." So who you really are is in between being a doormat for people and in between being a douchebag to people. The authentic you is between pride and between shame, right in the middle. And instead of going into pride or shame, she looked at her and she spoke from her heart, where she's not valuing herself above her mum, or she's not valuing her mum above herself. She's valuing both at the same time, which is love. And that's why she looked at her and she said, "Look, I really appreciate if you don't speak to me that way." And when the ego senses authenticity, it automatically backs down. So I hope this was valuable, guys. And any argument that you're getting into, often you'll notice that if you come from an authentic place, it will solve the issue. But coming from an authentic place, the words that come out of someone who is authentic is like a sword. It pierces through the bullshit. I hope that was valuable.